Oh, that's way up.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy New Year to all.
Hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys had a wonderful New Year, right? It's the New Year.
2026. Time goes by so fast.
We do have this one working. You can see it. You can see. Oh, that's that one right there. Excuse us, y'all. All right, we'll move that over there. There we go. There we go. You okay?
I was like,
all right.
right.
We're back. All right, it is the new year. It's 2026. Thank goodness that we are done. The 2025. It was a great year. Was it a great year for you?
2025 was good. It wasn't a bad year. You know, something always going on, but overall it was good. It wasn't bad. We've seen a lot of political stuff going on, you know, with that bleeding over to 2026. But anniversary celebrations, birthdays, you know, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So we've had plenty of that, which we also want to give a big happy anniversary to none other than Sharice Lloyd. Sharice and her husband Keith. Woo! If I had the little sound. But how many years?
Married 29.
Wow.
29 years.
29 years.
29 years married.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Now, just real quick. Where'd y'all meet?
A&T, North Carolina A&T.
Aggies. All right, y'all heard that. College,
yes,
there it is.
Aggies in the house, yes. So yeah, it was good.
Well, that's good. That's
a lot of fun.
Well, good. I would say so. 29 years, and you still going?
Yeah.
It's got to be fun because if it wasn't, usually if a ride is not good, you get off of it, right?
Oh, I like that saying. Heck yeah. Yes, that is so true. Yes.
Right. So congratulations, happy anniversary. So a way to start off a new year with a celebration.
Yes.
So I'm always for that.
I am too. I love celebrating. Give me a reason to pop open a bottle of wine or whatever that is. Give me a reason. I'm going to do it. And you guys, I'm hot because I got this black sweater on.
That's cute.
Thank you. So, but anyway, welcome back, you guys. So, last week, what was last week's? What did we talk? I can't even remember.
Last week is a sip, speak, and reflect. Yeah, and reflect. Yeah. That was last week. So, you know, new year, 2026, new episode. So we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So before we even get into that, Sharice has the wine for tonight. So
yes, I do.
Drum roll.
So this one is called The Convert. Now, I'll be honest, the reason why I picked this up, and I picked this up probably a few weeks back, was because there was a huge sale on it. And the reason why I say huge is it was marked down, but the sales clerk was saying that it was so great. But it's called The Convert, and it's a red blend 2017. I have not tasted it yet, but I'm getting ready to.
So that's what we're tasting tonight, huh?
That's what we're tasting tonight. And the reason why
it
smells strong,
very strong.
That's good. Because the reason why I chose this one right here was because of the topic. Our topic tonight is anniversaries, alignment, and does it still sit well, right? And basically with that, what we wanted to do was trying to talk to you guys about just like how long you've been in relationships, whatever relationship that might be, and is it aligned? So it's a deep conversation.
That's a good one.
Right. It's a deep conversation that deserves deep thought and a good deep wine.
I would say so.
All right.
And we cling to that.
Yes.
Here we go.
Gets you right there. It's pretty dry, but it's nice.
But you know what? It's not bad though. I am a sweet wine.
Yes.
But to be a dry wine, this is very crisp. It has a very strong, what is that? Grape type of smell.
Yeah.
But It's good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good.
And it's like
not bad.
it's dry, however, it's still smooth. It's very smooth.
Even though it got a little bite in there.
It does. Gets you right there.
Just a little bite.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Would you buy it again?
I would.
Would you?
I would. I won't make you drink it again, but I would.
I appreciate that.
But I would definitely buy it again. I like it a lot. Because I need something like this, because if I don't, then like the sweet wines, it's like Kool-Aid to me.
Well, yeah,
So,
Kool-Aid juice, all
yeah,
that.
and I can't do
Drink
that.
a Capri Sun. I mean, like,
She
really.
said a regular Capri Sun. And if I do a Capri Sun or Kool-Aid or whatever, I'm guzzling it.
And see, that's the other part too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to guzzle. I want to savor, and I can't savor sweet. Just like I can't savor.
Well, yeah. Sip slow.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. So since I don't know how to do
if
that,
it's dry, right?
if it's dry, I have to sip slow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it can be done. It can be done. Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it with the sweet ones.
Not with
Like the Moscatos, I don't like muscadines. Ugh. But you like muscadines?
I don't like to eat them, but in a wine, it actually tastes pretty good. Like Seven Springs, they have the muscadine grapes, and their wine is so good. So
all of their wines are muscadine.
I'm not sure if all of them, but a good bit of them are. When I went to Seven Springs, the vineyard had muscadines. It's different types. They had some that were like the white ones, the grapes, the reds, and a lot of their wines was made from that. But it doesn't give you like that muscadine taste. But it is so good. It's so good. So put that on there for next
I don't know
trip.
if I believe that. I don't know.
Well, you got to try it.
I do. I have to try it. I say it, but I do have to. You know what? This thing makes me look like I have a huge bottom. I don't know if that's the way.
I'm not even going to touch it.
I'm just saying it does.
I'll leave that right there.
It's like it looks like I'm like triangle like.
You know what it is? It's because of the black. Because you have on black and the back is black. Because if you look at me, see, I got on fur.
I know.
And I must say that I do love a nice
And I love
fur.
that. That is nice.
Thank you.
I think it's so cute. I love it.
But I got black on too, but I got the gray right here. So
yours kind of like,
mine bounces off. It doesn't blend with it. But then when you see your jeans, it's just boom.
So I'm looking for something to hide my stuff.
Well, anyway, you good. Then that look.
We're gonna do this right here. We're gonna put this. Go ahead, carry on without me.
Okay, well, moving forward with the new year, we have also started our email list. So if you want to join us for when we go on to different events, when we're trying different wineries, our networking events. If you want to be a guest on the show, you can sign up by being on our email list. So what you can do is put your email in the comments, or you can DM, private message us, whichever, and put your email, and we'll know then that you want to be on our email list. So we've got it going now. So we can go ahead and get you signed up, send that out to you, because we got some exciting things going on and we want you to be a part. Because a lot of people ask, well, can I be, can I join y'all? What's the next thing y'all doing? So this is the best way to keep up with us. Because when I tell you, we sisters on the move, we ladies on the move,
When I look at please to that, definitely. When I look back on our journey, because actually you and I have anniversaries as well. So when I look back on our journey from where we started together, and of course you guys know that we didn't start with just Corks and Keys. We started a long time ago.
Right.
So I don't know exactly when. We're gonna have to give ourselves a date though.
We need to pick one, but I can't.
I don't even know if it was summer, spring, right? So it was early 2000.
It was early, maybe like 20, like 2006.
That's what I'm kind of thinking too. So what time of year? I'm trying to think.
I think it was springtime.
I'm thinking it's springtime.
I'm thinking it was
springtime. So yeah, so we
got a comment. Can you read?
The comment says, Prince Hakeem is watching. Great chemistry, sisters. Thank you. Yes.
Prince has always been a big supporter.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Supporting us, and Let me see if I can make it do it. It
It's
won't
not
do
doing it. Yeah.
it. You know what?
Even on this one, I look like I'm a big fan. I mean, I know I did gain some weight.
Stop.
I'm just saying. It's like, it's.
You know what? Let me say this
Yeah.
also. Another thing that comes up. People always say, "Oh my gosh, I need to do this, I need to do that" at the beginning of the year. You know, during the holidays, that's when we do more. Sometimes you offer, if you don't feel like cooking nothing, you go grab something to eat. Somebody cooking something, they fixed you a plate, or you going to get a plate. Either one. And we snacking and eating everything. Sometimes because our schedules are different.
Yeah.
Some people may be off. So me, I'm a snacker and a foodie, so I eat a lot.
So I'm a snacker, I'm a foodie, I'm an emotional eater. So I eat when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm excited, when I'm scared, when I'm frustrated, when I'm sleeping, all of that. So
all of that. All of it. So when you wrap all that up together, package that at the end of the year, come first and then you like, yeah, you're looking at yourself because you know we've been going.
We've been going. So thank God I have an anniversary with somebody who doesn't care how big I am.
You know what?
I'm chilling, yeah. I'm
We love you. Love you the same. It don't even matter. It's the person. That's what I'm telling you. It's the person. What's up, Pebbles? What's up, Miles? Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes.
But
And I'm so sorry. So if you guys are joining us from my...
Hey, Tanya. I know who on there.
You know.
Hey, Jules. What's up? Them the two right
there. Tanya, Jules, Taya, Keisha might be, Pam might be, I don't know who else.
Oh, hey, Pam.
Right, whoever. So if we're missing anybody, I apologize. It's just that we kind of did something a little bit different this time around, so we can't actually see you. But if you're with us, we really, really, truly appreciate it, and I'll give you more love later.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for always being a part. And that means a lot to us. What up, Pebbles? That means a lot to us too, because we starting off the new year. So for y'all joining us in the new year, you know, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. Last year, we finished by, being consistent. That's one thing, showing up. That's the number one.
I would say this, and I would say, not that it was a bad thing or anything like that, but we also know what our challenges are.
Right.
And it's a lot of times, and with us, there are times we have so much going on because we both still have family, we both still have other commitments and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Some of us are in white ladies group, and so we don't have much time for the stuff. So it's okay. So it's like we have so many things going on. We got so many things going on that sometimes it's just like it's kind of hard. So as easy as it looks for us to get together every Tuesday night, it really is not. It's not. That's why sometimes you see us come in a little bit late.
Right. So we thank you for being patient. And thank you for still coming with us on to the new year. That means a lot.
That does mean a lot. So we do have a lot of things that we want to do. We still have, first of all, let's recap just a little bit with some of the things that we did last year. So we had some great people on last year. We learned a lot more about like loans and different types of loans and all of that good stuff. We kind of already knew. I'm trying to teach you guys all of that stuff.
But it's a review too.
It's a review. And
for some who don't know, we got you.
Reminding people, of course, that we are realtors, but we're also whinies and we're also foodies.
I'm a foodie.
Yes.
She kind of whiny.
I am. So between that and then of course us, because so we evolved because the social media thing was not something that was big for either one of us. And so now that we are like kind of getting into it a little bit more that we're learning. And so this year should do a whole lot better. Oh, Angie, hey Angie, I know you probably want to. Let's see, what else did we do this year? We did some traveling. You went to Thailand.
I did. I celebrated my birthday in Thailand this year. Big up to the Thai people. Big up to the food. Oh, to the shopping. I tell you, y'all, hey, if anybody looking to go, I make the trip. I'm telling you. And I'm going to say this real quick. We're going to move forward. Your dollar goes far. You hear what I'm saying? Because you can go over there. I mean, you can live like you're rich.
Really?
I'm so serious. Because the dollar goes far. I met a couple before I went. They went to Thailand for 7 days and they took $1,000 for 2 of them. So when they transferred the money to Thai bahts, they had so much money, they were giving away money because they stayed for 7 days. They were giving away money and they bought, they shopped. Really? They had manicures and all that kind of stuff because the dollar goes further and it's not as much over there as it is over here.
Wow.
He spent, let me see, the husband told me he spent less than $30 for him and his wife to get mani pedis.
Less than 30.
Less than 30. Let me tell you, and they do quality work over there. They work over there. So when you go, I mean, I'm telling you, it's you definitely get your money's worth. I mean, you have a good time, the scenery, the view, all of that.
You see my face? Let me explain to you why my face looks like this. It's because she went and she did not let me go. She did not let me go.
She ain't want to go.
I sure did.
She ain't want to go. She said that the week before it was too late.
Don't tell me it's too late. I could have got my duckies out.
It was too late.
She didn't want me to go.
Hey, but this is what I'm saying. Though we can always go again. I'm always up for a trip. So be on the lookout as well, because we'll be taking trips and all of that good stuff. And if you want to join us, let us know so we can include you. So again, put your email into the chat or send us a personal message with your email, so that way we can add you to the email list for our upcoming events.
Yeah, the wine tastings too. We did several wine tastings last year, so that was wonderful. And many of them were complimentary. So that was another thing that we had done last year. So that was great. We also started the Raise Hell, Raise Hope. And so the Raise Hell, Raise Hope, we're going to start meeting up again on the third Tuesdays of each month. And the Raise Hell, Raise Hope is basically a group of women who get together so that we can talk about the disparities in education for our special needs. So if you know of a special needs child, or if you know that there are certain things that are going on with your special needs child or somebody that you know, please hit us up, because we are starting to go to legislature and we are writing letters and we're doing all kinds of, get into the political stuff. I always never thought that I would be one to do that, but just thinking about like everything that's going on, it's like every single way that we possibly can, you need to try to fight and make sure that that certain things are not taken away from us, because there's so much that's being taken away from us at this moment. So we need to make sure that we do that.
And we have to be a voice for our children.
We have
nonetheless, you know, whether it be, you know, special needs or just our children as a whole, because they're inexperienced, they don't know. And so they're innocent. And so a lot of times their innocence is taken away. So us as the adults, as their parents, we got to step in and move. Even if you don't have it, you know, if you are an uncle, an aunt, a godmother, godfather, grandparents, the grandparents, you know, we still have to step in and be, you know, be voices for our children. Because nonetheless, we love them the same, and we want them to have what's available to them, and we want them to be treated well.
You know what? As you were speaking, I was thinking about this right here. As far as like each generation, and each generation normally has something that they're fighting for, right? And I think that we are in a unique generational position, because it was our parents and grandparents that were fighting for certain rights, like equal rights, and, you know, for women, for, you know, for people of color and things like that. And so I would say the generation now, well, not the generation, well, I guess the generation now, they were fighting for other types of rights. Like a lot of them were fighting for belonging, basically, because there were so many, the LGBTQ community. So it's like a lot of them fighting for that and whatnot. So it's like we've been in a unique position as far as our generation goes, where we came in pretty much like on the tail end of the racial discrimination, and then coming in and seeing the other types of discriminations and seeing how those things went. And it's almost like I thought we were done with all the fighting for all of this stuff, and we're not. It feels like we have somewhat kind of like going backwards as far as that goes, because they've taken away or trying to take away so many things. So you guys, we've got 3 more years, and during this time, we really, really, really need to step up and to speak up and speak out. So find out where you would fit in and what's your fight, and please do not hesitate to join that fight. That's my PSA for. They're taking away PSAs too, but that's my PSA for the night.
But they want to silence you. But, you know, this is a platform as well where your voice can be heard. So that's why we bring different, you know, guests on, because not only do we talk about real estate, we also talk about life situations. Because something always going on. A life situation can make or break whether you purchase a home or not, you know?
That's exactly it.
And sometimes you just need to be in a position to talk about it. Because it can be very, very stressful. And, so we try to help you by eliminating that stress.
Eliminating that stress and doing what we
Yes.
need to do. Exactly.
Mhm.
I think that like as we get older too, like I'm gonna try to say this correctly. So as we get older, well, when we were younger, a lot of things seems like it was measured like in numbers as far as like, oh, at the age of 20 or at the age of 25, I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna have that done. Anniversaries were about numbers. Well, you know what? It's my second year here and all this other kind of stuff. And I think that as we get older and as we get more grown and wisdom starts setting in, it's not even about the numbers, but it's about the experience. Right?
Definitely.
So
experience
when it comes
as
to
you
like
get
the
older.
experience when we get older, right? It doesn't matter how many of this or how many of that, but the experience and whether or not it's still aligned with where you want to go or where you are right now. And I say that because there are so many times when we forget that it's okay to change. We change all the time and it's okay for us to change. But just remembering too that as we change, we still need to kind of think about where we came from and what we learned and really where we want to be. So I think that that's important. So when it comes to anniversaries, it's just not like, oh, you know what? It's, we've known each other forever. We've done so whatever. But how do we grow with each other?
Right.
What do we learn from each other? What do we learn from the experiences and whatnot?
Right. Well, look, I was, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna tell you what you learned. I'm not the one who's been married for 29 years, but I will say this: I have been in a relationship for about 30 years, and I grow deeper in love within that relationship. And so I am so grateful to God that someone. God aligned me. Speaking of alignment, God aligned me with someone that brought this relationship to me, and from that, it has given me everything I have ever needed, everything I have ever wanted, and I have been able to embrace it, share it with other people, and then also in doing that. Oh, hey, Miss Deborah. And then also in doing that, it's helping me grow. And so I will say that relationship is my career.
Oh, wow.
And it sounds like your career like that. Yes,
I thought she was talking about me, you guys, because I thought that I have given her.
I mean, she didn't give me a look. No, Sharice has really given me a lot and helped me tremendously. We were talking about that today and that brought tears to my eyes. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. But yes, I would say my career because sometimes you get in line with people and you don't know. I mean, it's a simple conversation, and the conversation that changed my life to have this 30-year career that has provided everything I needed for myself and my children came from a conversation that I had with my dental hygienist. And I was in the chair for an hour. And within that hour, me and her talked, and the conversation caused me to change my career path when I was in high school.
Oh, wow.
And from that, that made me then look into it, pursue it. And I don't know where she is now, but I would love to see her.
Her name? You want to say her name?
I can't even remember her name, but I know what she looks like. I had seen her a few times. The dentist office that she works at is still open.
Okay. And is she a realtor as well?
No, she's not a realtor. Okay. She's a dental hygienist. Okay. But she helped get me into that. Her conversation with me about being a dental hygienist is what led me to that career. And I would say it's given me everything I needed up to this point, and it's still going. And I've advanced in everything, and and that has also taught me how to talk to people. Because you have to have a conversation. Dental health also relates to your whole health. Your whole physical being. And a lot of times, tidbit on this, and I ain't gonna say on long, but a lot of times that our general health is reflected by our dental health. So if you're not taking care of it, it can have a reflection on your body. And so that's a huge conversation within itself. And so I've learned how to talk to people about their general health. Because sometimes
her teeth are like pure teeth, like beautiful.
But thank you, Sharice got nice teeth too. Yes, you do. I need to do something with mine. But anyway, that's another story. But I've had that career now in the dental field for more than 20 years. Well, almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. So I thank God for that career, because that is one career that has never failed me. I love it, and it loves me.
And you do love it. I
love it. Yes, and it loves me. And and so I've been able to share my gift. I'm gonna say this real quick. While in the dental career, I I got my degree from Central Piedmont Community College,
Mhm.
and I had always wanted to. I thought to be a dentist, so I was like, I may do that, but I chose Plan B, and so Plan B did not lead me to dental school, but about 20 years later, I went back to school to get my bachelor's in dental hygiene, and I had always wanted to teach. So then I became a clinical instructor at Central Piedmont for
I
some
did not
time.
know that.
Yeah. So I did that. So when I say it's giving me everything that I needed, and just been a provider for myself and my family. So that is a career, and I love that. That is my love relationship.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
And so I've embraced it, and it embraces me.
It does. And you glow when you talk about it and stuff like that. It's like you glow anyway.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. That makes me feel special.
You are special, girl. I love myself sometimes.
I
love you. Yes. So I like that. I like that because what you said to me, what I heard was, the love of the career that you had and everything that came with it. And in that, there's always ups and downs in anything that you do and whatnot. But the fact that you were able to kind of like get past that. So it brings me to this piece of it right here. In our relationships and in real estate, of course, there are ups and downs.
Yes,
and so there are always going to be times when, of course, there are going to be some hiccups. There are going to be times when you kind of like step back and you wonder, okay, am I doing the right thing and whatnot? Should it be this hard or should it be this easy? Like if it's this easy, is something wrong? So it's like when you think about those types of things or when any of that stuff kind of like hits you, I think the biggest thing to do is always take a step back, breathe, and say, okay, where exactly am I going?
Right.
What exactly do I want? And does it truly align with where I am today?
Well, one thing I would add to that, what made you to decide to do it?
Exactly.
Sometimes I think it's your reasoning why you started also.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I love it.
So let me ask you, what made you decide to get into real estate?
Ooh. So basically, I always knew that I wanted to. I don't know where it came from because my first real dealings were like, Brooklyn, New York, right? So not knowing anything about like real estate or anything like that, but from a young age, and I don't know where it came from because I didn't know anybody in the real estate field. I didn't see it on TV or anything like that. I grew up in the projects, right? So it's like I didn't see any of that stuff. However, I remember always thinking when I get to an age where I cannot work anymore, I'm going to do real estate.
Oh,
that's all I knew is that when I get into that. But I went to A&T, graduated from A&T.
All right, big up to the Aggies.
Right,
graduate.
Yeah, clean to that, right? Clean to that, definitely.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. It was too good though.
That's good. So graduated from A&T, and it's so crazy because I've always been, and I'm still learning to say certain things and to give myself praise for the things that I am able to do. I've always been very good at writing. I've always been very good at, doing poetry. You know what I do? Poetry.
I had anything. Anyway, go ahead.
I did. So I've always been good at doing that type of stuff or whatever. I've always been good at like writing stuff and whatnot. So I've always kind of thought too, and I've always been, in a sense, kind of like had that kind of creative type of thing. So when I went to school, when I went to A&T though, my mom was like adamant that I was going to do accounting. So I thought I was going to go into accounting. And even though I hate numbers, y'all, I hate numbers. Or any of y'all that knew me back in high school in Lake City, South Carolina, if y'all knew me back in high school and knew of my stuff, and I hated numbers, right? So when my mom was like, accounting, so she put it in my head I was going to be an accountant. And I went to A&T to do accounting. Number one, y'all do know I'm not a morning person, but a lot of accounting and which I don't understand why numbers early in the morning, but they used to have 8 o'clock classes. I was like, push I'm not going. I did not take no 8 o'clock classes.
When you can pick your own schedule, right?
What? Yes, but most of their stuff was like early in the morning. So it was like those, the ones that I needed, my core classes were like early in the morning. So my first year, of course, at A&T, like the first college years are just, whatever. Long story short, I decided to change. I went to marketing. I changed up my thing with market into marketing. I got out, but when I got out of school, I was still doing accounting work. So I actually got a lot of positions in accounting. I became an account manager and all this other kind of stuff, manager of payroll, just all kinds of stuff, and I hated it. And it showed. It pretty much showed.
Wow.
Like I hated it. It pretty much showed. And either this is terrible. This is terrible.
You started. You gotta finish. You gotta finish. Come on.
I never. If I got mad at us, you listening? If I got mad at a job, I would always leave. Like there would be nothing for me to just quit, or there would be nothing for me to just wait it out, get fired, and so it was nothing. Like at the time, I was just that type of person, and I think too a lot of that came from I was a spoiled brat. My grandmother and my dad. But I got what I was. So it was like it was easy for me to be like, okay, I don't like this. I'm going to go because I'm still that way. Like to a point, still kind of finicky. It's like if I don't like this right now, okay, I'm going to leave it and go. So Keith knew that I wanted to get into real estate. And so actually what happened was the last time I got laid off, it was just I used to work for Laura Ashley too. So I was their account manager or whatever for Laura Ashley. They decided that they were going to go across seas. So they laid off the whole accounting department off. And so at that moment, Keith was like, Sharice, if you want to go into real estate, it's like, why are you going to wait until whatever? Just go ahead and do it now. The girls were little. We were wasting buku money on daycare and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so I had met a girl at Laura Ashley, a lady, but she was she was older than me. She already had her real estate license. And so she was telling me, she's like, just get into real estate, you'll love it or whatever. You got the gift gap, or go ahead and do it. And I remember I've never been good at test taking either. I remember I failed the test. I remember I failed the class test first, took it again, and I passed it at that time. Then I was able to take the real estate, the state exam, took it, and I failed it. And I'm like, all right, well, this is not for me. I ain't gonna do it. So
you didn't take it again, right?
So what had happened was, part of it was, I think I took it another time. I think I took it to however many more times, but this was going to be my last time that I could take it. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I didn't have any money. I really didn't have any money. Like we were struggling back then. We were struggling so bad, you guys. Let me tell you this real quick. We were struggling so bad. For Christmas, we could not get a tree. So for Christmas, Keith took a bunch of wire hangers and formed it into a tree. We found we got a garland or whatever, and we made it look like a tree for the girls. But anyway, so we didn't have anyone to
talk about humble beginnings.
Yep. And so my friend was like, hey, meet me for lunch one day, whatever. Met her for lunch, and as we were leaving, she went to hug me. We hugged or whatever, and she kind of like pulled back. And when she pulled back, she put some money in my hand. She was like, take this money and go take your test.
That was nice.
Girl, that was pressure.
That was
pressure because now it's like, dang.
And you better not waste that money she gave you for a specifically. So I went home. Like I said, it was like I had like the last week to take it, and I had to go to Raleigh to take it because they didn't have it here before the deadline. And so I'm traveling 2 hours to take this test. Then you better pass. I'm just saying.
Nothing but the glory of God. And so that because of that, it's like I knew. And it's like, but then again, that also goes to show that just because it didn't go along during the time frame that I thought it should have, it didn't mean that it wasn't supposed to happen.
Right, exactly.
So when it happened, stay the course. So I got there waiting for them to say, and she was like, all right, Missy, congratulations, man. You're talking about somebody who did the holy dance, and I don't know how to do the holy dance, but I did the holy dance. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh. So
but that was a good.
It was a great feeling. It was a great feeling. And it was crazy because, like I said, my friend, she was in the accounting thing too. So so all of us got laid off. And so we decided we were looking for, so when I passed the test or whatever, we were both looking for a place to hang our licenses. And so we started off together. And it was amazing.
Where did y'all start? What was the first company?
Yeah, I don't even remember the name of it. Because I think that ERA bought it out, or it might have been ERA or something like that. I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
Well, what's your friend's name?
Deborah.
Deborah. Is Deborah still in real estate?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to her in a minute. It's been a long time.
But I will say this: Deborah saw a lot in you.
She did.
And she believed in you.
She did.
So that's one thing too. Yeah. When you see something in somebody, believing in them, and then encouraging them.
She really
so
did.
That was awesome.
She really did.
That was awesome.
Shout out. So anybody y'all know Deborah Funderburg, she is my heart still. I do love her. And so but yeah, she was the one that pretty much it. And then from there I went to like Bill Mathers. Mm-hmm. So Bill Mathers taught us. That's where I think it was Roger. Mm-hmm. Remember Roger?
Yes.
And so, but Roger was like my mentor at the time.
Hey, Baisha. Hey, sis.
So Roger was my but when I tell you, as far as real estate goes, to your point, it's like real estate is like crazy. It's really crazy the things that you learn about yourself, about other people. How to talk to people.
Definitely.
And whatnot.
You deal with a lot of personalities. Because this is emotional.
It's very emotional.
And people, they don't guard you like you would guard yourself. People will say anything to you and they don't care. Good, bad, negative, all of that.
Yeah, it's a lot. It was like, they say that some lessons are the most expensive lessons to learn in real estate, right? And they say that because if you make a mistake, sometimes it could cost you, like you paying a fine or anything like that. So I've never actually paid a fine, but I have. I know we're not gonna do that. Never, and I won't because now too, it's like we're too seasoned to pay fines and stuff like that. So that's not going to happen anyway. It's like we really know something, so that's not going to happen anyway. But just different things. I remember my very first thing was with Miss Cola. Miss Cola was my first person.
You mean your first client?
My first client. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, nice. That's really nice.
So true. Mm-hmm. So true. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. So, but then with real estate, there was a time, of course, I had to go into corporate because for some personal reasons and whatnot. And from there, I was like, okay, I'm only going to be here for a year, and then I'm going to get back into real estate. I just need to get over this hurdle, and then I'm going to get back into real estate. My youngest daughter, Sierra, used to go with me every place I went for real estate.
Did she?
Yeah, so she should want to go with real estate, but she wants to do the makeup and all.
She burned out.
She's burned out. I guess she's burned out.
She started as a young kid. Yeah. But hey, sometimes you circle back.
But that's something that she'll always have. So it's like with real estate, I worked for a new company. I mean, a new home construction, and I did that for a long time too. So it's like so many different things that you can do with real estate.
It is.
And whatnot. But yeah, hobnob with the millionaires. I worked with Mike Rucker for his company.
Right. Ooh. Now, who is Mike Rucker for those who may not know? Who is that? I know, but I don't know.
Mike Rucker was a football player for the Panthers.
The Carolina Panthers? Yes, I remember Mike Rucker.
And he really was an amazing owner of it. Was Vision. I'm guessing Vision is still around. But yeah, and do you remember Marcy Bell?
Yeah, Marcy Bell she's big in real estate, and
she worked with us. I love her. Oh my God, I love her
because of her knowledge, her experience. A lot of people would go to her classes, look her out for mentoring, questions, and all that kind of stuff. She's like a big wig.
I loved her. So she was a broker for them for a while, and oh my God, when I tell you I loved her, she was absolutely amazing. So, and she was played a big part as well because there was a time when I was just having a rough time with it. Like she really encouraged me. Like, so if you're out there, just know that how much I love you and I appreciate you. And of course, Mike was like, he was amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Sharice was working with the Carolina Panthers.
I was.
Girl,
I met
big time.
I met Mike Mentor and all of that stuff. Had
Big time over here. That's when the Panthers was like really.
That's when the Panthers were.
They were really kicking butt.
Yes.
They was doing some.
They were doing their thing. Yes. And I eventually left. Went someplace else.
Well, I guess they weren't doing too much fun kicking back there either.
I wanted to grow some more. There were other things I wanted to do.
Well, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But and all it's a good experience.
It was a great experience. Mm-hmm. It was a great experience. And I would say everything that I've been doing since then has been a great experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. So it's like alignment.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about alignment. It's all about, what experiences you've had. What did you learn along the way?
Right.
And then too, what I always tell some people too is like, it's not even just about like what we learned, but, and you may not ever know it, but what you've taught someone else.
Right, exactly. Because people see you, and I will say in that is how I came over to Carrot, because of meeting you out in the field. And I was like, you know what, Sharice is cool people. I like her. And at that time we did do a lot of stuff together, going to a lot of new construction sites and lunches and all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? Well, Sharice, where you at? So you may go over there. And it's been good. It's been a great experience. Great experience. That is another one of my loves is real estate. And that came from my dad, because my dad used to talk about being a real estate investor all the time. All the time.
That was the reason, okay.
Yep. And then when I started asking people about real estate, I felt like they really weren't giving me the answers I needed. So I said, you know what? The best place for me is to go back to school. And so I love to learn. So I went back to school to get my real estate license. My path kind of started like yours.
Yeah.
Then passed first class, passed it the second time, then passed the board the first time, passed it the second time. But I mean, it's a lot. But at the same time, alignment, persistence, and being consistent. Being consistent, because there are a lot of obstacles that are in your way, whether it be your marriage, celebrating 29 years, our careers that have been over 20 years, 130 plus, stuff like that. Because like you said, there are always things that jump in the way. There are always some obstacles, some distractions, but you have to be focused. And if it's something that you really, really love, or you want to stick with, or you want to know more about, you continue going. So that's one thing too, because you said you were in accounting and you hated it. But me and Cherie, we've been in real estate since early 2000s, and we still here. So there's a love there.
Yeah.
So,
and it's funny because, of course, I always think about, we didn't have social media like that back then.
We did not, and we were making money back then.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So, and it's like you had to talk.
You had to talk.
You better open your mouth.
Right, and you had to be out there. You had to network and stuff. And actually, because I'm still not a huge fan of social media like that. Yeah, I still I know. But my thing is, I like to network. I still like to talk, as y'all can see. I still love to talk, and I still like to network and stuff like that. So my thing is, I like to be out there in the streets. I like to meet people where they are. I like to, it's difficult for me, and I'm going to keep on saying it until somebody actually takes me up on this.
Well, what is it?
I need somebody to do my social media. Pointing out, I need somebody to do my social media.
Again, send us your email. To be on our email list for jobs, experiences, networking, to stay connected with us, topics that we got going on, any topic that you're interested in. If you're going through something in life, it don't even have to be real estate. Still those kind of things that we talk about. Because not only do we talk about real estate, we talk about real life.
Yes.
We talk about people switching careers to being entrepreneurs. We got people who working on the back end where they helping you, just get yourself together. Sometimes we need alignment and coaching and therapy, all that kind of stuff. Yes. And then, sometimes there's some books and things out there that can help you.
I agree.
Sometimes that's what it is connected. We're a resource. That's one thing I said. I want to be a resource.
I think that's what it is.
Or need something, I want to be able to help you out. So right now it's free. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, but really, I like being a resource because somebody always needs something, and to be able to help somebody out, that's what we're here for.
So I think like for me too, like what do you as far as this year going forward and stuff like that. Now, one thing that I have embraced as well is the fact that
You said embrace real strong.
I did. That's because I was getting choked. But
Oh,
at the same time, it was still strong.
I thought it was like you really meant it. Like
No,
big.
I do mean one thing I've embraced is the fact that this is a new year for most people. Because January 1st or whatever. But I have not been this winter has been a true winter for me as far as like I'm with the seasons. I'm with the earth, with the planet, all that good stuff. So for me, I'm still kind of within the season of hibernation when it comes to when it comes to like my real birth or whatever you want to call it is not until like the spring season. And you're looking funny.
No, I'm listening.
So the reason being is like universally, like if you think about the seasons and you think about everything and how everything has its place. For example, and it's funny because Shakika, hey Shakika, I know you're going to be looking at this. Shakika is our mentor, our broker, Carrot Properties and stuff like that. And we had this conversation. So it's funny. It was like we were together a few nights back, and we were talking about different things and stuff like that. And I was explaining this to her. And so probably, I want to say maybe yesterday, she sent me something. It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. She sent me something. And it was from a lady, and it's a coach who was talking about the seasons. And so she was explaining, she said exactly what I was talking about. And for Shakika to send it to me, it was like, I know I'm on the road, I knew I was on the right path anyway. But anyway, she sent it to me. So it was like, basically, just like you know for a fact that there are certain seasons and there are certain things that happen in certain seasons. You're not going to purchase or possibly buy, you will, but it's not going to be the same when you buy fruits out of season. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever those things are, right? You can buy them right now, but they're not in season, so it's not going to taste the same, right?
Correct.
Because they're not in season. The best time to pluck them and to engage with them is when it's in your season. That's when it does what it's supposed to do. So the same thing with me. So it's like I was already thinking that way anyway. So it's like for me, my season is not right now. My season does not really, well, I wouldn't say my season. My season of hibernation is right now. So right now, my goal, I wouldn't even say goal, but what I'm doing right now is I'm embracing myself. I'm embracing my past, everything that I've done. I'm embracing and getting myself prepared for what's to come.
Okay.
So even though with everybody else, because again, I like to celebrate. I don't care who I'm celebrating or what I'm celebrating. I'm going to celebrate. So if you say, hey, Sharice, let's go celebrate, I'm going to celebrate. So with us celebrating January 1st, I'm going to celebrate January 1st. But at the same time, I'm going to have another celebration of my new year in March.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good. That sounds like a plan. And I've heard that. I have heard that too.
Yeah. Okay.
I have, yeah. I heard a minister talk about that. Yeah,
it's coming. I don't know. And for me, to be quite honest with you, it was when I realized that, and I realized that back in October, November, actually, it almost gave me a sense of relief because everybody's always like, oh, my New Year's resolution is to do this and to do that and to do that.
Right.
That's not. It gave me a sense of relief because I didn't feel like I was being pressured. I felt like there was pressure off of me, so to speak. I don't know. So it was like, it's okay that I'm not going to do this right now. It's okay that I don't have a New Year's resolution because I don't have a resolution for this year.
And a lot of people don't. But you set a goal anytime.
Yeah, exactly. So, but we'll get into that later because you had said something today, I believe it was, that I really like, because you said it's not about the resolutions, but it was like a word that you were going to be focused on because I think your pastor has spoken about it and you were focused on that particular word.
Right. He was saying because we can create so many resolutions, and then what happens is we got so many things that we're trying to keep up with, we do nothing. So he said just focus on one thing that you want to change. And what would that be? Just focus on that one thing. So I was like, well, you know what? There's so many things I could pick. So mine was being late. because occasionally I am late, and sometimes worse than others. Sometimes I'm on time, but I pick late too because so many things follow behind late. Like if you're on time or you're early, you can be more consistent with things. You can be more committed to things.
Mhm.
And so I was like, well, you know what? That's what I'm gonna pick.
Mhm.
So I'm picking. So the one thing that I'm going to be doing
Mhm.
is getting rid of is being late.
I love it.
That's the one thing.
Okay,
Mhm.
I love it.
Let me go here for a second, real quick, y'all.
I'm gonna hold her to it too.
Yep. And with that, I am also focused this year.
Mm.
So I'm very much focused.
Mhm.
So those are my things. So we're gonna get yours in March. That's what you tell me.
yeah, March.
No, when you say you in hibernation.
I am. I'm in hibernation and I'm enjoying it. I'm truly like, I don't know. It's a feeling I really can't explain, but I feel really good.
Yeah.
About it and stuff.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Wait, is there even being in hibernation? Is there any one thing that you want to work on? I mean, and again, it doesn't have to be a resolution. Just changing something or anything.
I think for me, patience. And the patience, and the patience is not me being patient with someone else, but me being patient with myself.
That's even bigger.
Yeah.
That's even bigger.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say that's pretty much what it is for me. So it's like patience. But with that patience also allowing myself grace. I think so that's what it is so far.
Okay, well good. I think that's good.
Yeah.
So patience and grace, late being left in 2025 and staying focused in 2026.
I love that.
So I think we got some good stuff.
I think so too. I'm loving it. So you know what, you guys, honestly, we have gone a bit over because we said we were only going to do 20 minutes, but this was such a great, I think, time for us and a great conversation for us.
It was.
Like I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys actually got something out of it. And again, please make sure that you go over to our YouTube channel. We really want to kind of like push that up and we are going to hit our mark this year. But go to our YouTube channel, which is Corks and Keys LLC. With Tamelia and Sharice. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, and invite others to do so as well. If they don't ever watch it, please just go ahead and make other people get mom, dad, spouse, kids, or whatever. Get everybody to do this. That would be very, and I guess begging too. So begging, that's what I want to be doing too. It's like, just please, so that we can go ahead and get that up.
Yeah. And join our email list as well, because we do have newsletters that we're sending out. They're just giving an overview of what we're going to be doing for the upcoming month and kind of reflecting on the month behind us. So, stay connected. So when we do some things, y'all can be there with us because you've supported us in the past. So we want to bring you along to the journey with us.
Exactly.
So we would love to have you.
Yeah. And we're all about making sure that we're supporting one another and stuff like that. So even if you have a business or anything like that, services and stuff like that, know that we are here to help. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, again, thank you. Join us again next Tuesday, of course.
And next Tuesday. What are we doing next Tuesday?
What are we doing next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday, we are entering a chili cook-off.
That's right. That's right.
So those of you who have had my signature chili,
and it is so good.
It is going to be entered into the chili cook-off next week. So y'all have to join us. If you have not had it, listen, get in touch with me so you can get you a sample. Better yet, a bowl. However, but chili cook-off next week. So we veering from real estate to everyday life, and we're doing some fun stuff. So along with the chili, we're gonna have some wine pairings too.
Of course.
So y'all be ready for next week.
I have a name for your chili.
You got a name? I don't have a name, so that'll be a good one. Never mind. We'll talk about that. I don't even like the name already. I'm gonna tell you, I don't even like it. But thank y'all for joining us. 2026 Corks and Keys.
If y'all want to hear the name, then y'all gonna have to tell me y'all want to hear the name.
You don't want to hear the name.
You do want to hear the name.
No, you don't. No, the smirk on her face. If it ain't called love, peace, or joy, it ain't a good day. But we will see y'all next week. Chili cook-off. Y'all stay tuned because I'm telling you right now, I'm taking home a prize because I am a winner. I play to win. You hear me?
I'll play to that one.
Yes. Corks and Keys, where conversations spark and connections flow. We'll see y'all next week.
That's good.
That was not
Okay.
bad. And you don't
You
even
got
like
one?
that one.
I'm gonna let her get up and do this because I don't want to be in front of it. All right, that one right there.